Well, welcome to another Down the Rabbit Hole video. We're going to talk some No Man's Sky merchandise. I mean, this is something that I talked about, that I, as a big, huge fan of this game, I love No Man's Sky. It is my favorite game, certainly in the modern era. Love the heck out of it, and wish there was more merchandise and stuff you could buy for it. A buddy of mine 3D printed a little knowledge stone for me. Thank you very much for that, Mike, because it's awesome and it works great, and it's exactly what kind of desktop item that I'd like to have to remember all the adventures I've had in this game. I love this game. It's fantastic. Why aren't there more merchandise, items, gizmos, gadgets, things that are No Man's Sky related? Because the world is just, it's starving. I'm starving for more No Man's Sky stuff. But I recently stumbled across a thing on Amazon. I was looking around, and I don't know if some algorithm thing said, this guy likes No Man's Sky. This is a bit like No Man's Sky. Let's push that to him. And as soon as I saw it, I was like, oh my God, that looks like something I have seen. I saw this picture. This ceiling fan, camping fan thing. I just thought, where does that look familiar? I've seen that in No Man's Sky. I know I've seen it. It's not official merch. It's a camping fan, and it is available in other colors. But there's something about it in orange that just made me think, I need to get that. Even if it's no good, I need to get it. I did get it, and it's awesome. But first, let me show you what I'm talking about, how in No Man's Sky you have these items that you can decorate your base with. There's a whole bunch of different things that you can. I've actually made my home base look like the Phoenix from Battle of the Planets. And I have all kinds of cool gadgets and lights and fixtures and equipment. But here at somebody else's base, I saw the thing that reminded me of that Amazon fan posting. I just saw this thing. I think it was actually on an expedition. I encountered somebody had set up 4 of these, and I was like, wow, that's really, really cool. And then I stumbled across it in the shop, and I thought, yeah, there's that orange thing. So I got it. This is the fan. And doesn't this look a bit like that thing in somebody's base? Like, there's just something about it that it looks right. It looks to me very much like the thing that I saw in the game. So I want to show you the unboxing, and then I'm going to give you a very quick review because this thing is great. Okay, let's just do a quick unboxing. It's actually heavier than I had kind of anticipated. There we go. That is the distinctive orange color that caught my eye. What do we got here? That's the charging cable? Yep. So, yeah, what is that? Maybe 12 inches tall? Not even. But I do love, this looks right out of No Man's Sky. Look at this thing. Holy shoot. Pretty light material. There's the hook. So it'll actually go up a lot of time like that, but you know what? I think it'll also get used a lot of time as a fan and portable, drag to the other room type of stuff. I like that color. I really like that color. I hope that's coming through in the camera. Very cool. Got all our controls down there. Where's the remote? I heard it came with a remote. There's the remote right there. Good Lord. Got batteries in there already? I assume so. Guess so. Oh, wait, you pull the tab and then, yeah. Okay, very nice. Oops, wait here. Put it back. All right, well, first thing we got to do is charge this sucker up. Okay, so the battery fan is all charged up. Took quite a while, about 8 or 9 hours, but it's charged. That's something that a lot of the reviews said is like, just be prepared. This thing takes a long time. It's like 20,000 milliamp hours inside here, so I guess it takes quite a long time. Well, let's see. We've got, now this is probably going to set off the microphone, so apologies, but let's just see what the first setting of the fan is like. Okay. That's very low key, not too bad. Next. Oh, that's pretty good. And next, you can see there it's got lights indicating which speed we're on. Pretty good. And then last one. Yeah. Gotta turn it off. Yeah, that is actually got a lot of kick on it and not very loud. I'm very, very pleased with that. Gonna mess with the lights and stuff, but I think it can also oscillate. Let's just see. I guess I have to turn it on first. And then if I do that, side to side, how far does it go? Pretty far. Yeah, no, that feels pretty good. That feels pretty good. Okay. Oop. How do I stop? Okay. Now, the other thing that I'm kind of curious about, turn it all the way off. I want to know about the lights, because in addition to this thing being really handy on a hot summer day, I have kind of a weird angle for my keyboard when I'm working from home in the office. The light doesn't quite, it's sort of, there's a bit of shadow cast on my keyboard, and my objective is to hang this off the ceiling and light it up with this. Okay. Now that's not terribly bright, but I think, are there more levels? Oh yeah, oh, that's really bright. Wow. And even brighter. Good Lord. Okay. Wow. Okay, let's just see. I'm gonna look at a way here just to give us an idea. So, medium light, not much. That's the medium setting, and then even brighter. Wow, that is really quite good. That is very, very good. I'm quite pleased with that. Let's try out the remote here. Just gonna pop that thing off as well, because that's going to be the other nice feature is as I'm working, if it tends to be a hot day or if I need that light, I want to be able to push some of these buttons. So first of all, let's pull out the little, where is it here? There's like a pull tab. Get the focus right. Yeah, so let's pull the tab out and let's see. So if I wanted fan, I would go up plus. Oh, yep, that works. And if I wanted to oscillate, I can do that, I think. Oh, maybe not. Oh, I can. Oh, you got to point it. All right. So interesting. Okay, and then can I stop it? Yes. And if I'm also wanting to have a bit of light, there we go. Oh yeah. Oh, look at that. It's so bright. Good Lord. Okay, looking at the sun. Oh, but you can only go up and down. Oh, there's a cancel button. That doesn't do anything. How do you turn the light down again? Is it this? No, that's the sleep functionality. How do you turn the light off? Oh, I guess I just need to push it again. Now the sleep functionality, I think you can set it. Oh, you can't make it out very clearly, but it says 1 hour, 2 hours, 4 hours, 8 hours. So if I hit this again, yep, now it's going to go off in 2 hours, or 4 hours, or 8 hours. Okay. So we're currently, you can't really make this out, but it's speed 1, 4 hours, and full battery. And if I wanted to increase the speed, I would go up with the thing. Yep, now it's speed 2. It's definitely louder. Okay. And now it's off. Very, very cool. That is going to be handy. So I'm going to basically leave that at my desk, hang this thing off the ceiling, and then on a hot day, hit the fan, and on a dark day, hit the light. Interesting. Now I got to hang this thing up. And here it is, the D12 fan. I've had this thing for months, and it has been incredible. It is so useful to me because it's an oscillating fan. It has 3 different speeds. It has a remote, which is actually ironically very, very handy. The speed that it can kick out is very, very good on a hot summer day, and we had a pretty hot summer. I had it in here when I was playing No Man's Sky, and it was blowing on me, and I was just like, oh yeah, this is really, really nice. And the nice thing is as well, let's just stop it oscillating and turn off the light for a second. What I like about it as well is I do have like a regular fan, plug in the wall. It's a bit rickety. It's seen better days. This thing is really, really nice because you can just grab it and go. If you are suddenly going to be having a shower in a bathroom and it's a really hot day and you're coming out and you're just like, I'm hotter than I was during the shower. This thing can sit in the room and just blow on you, and then you're cooled off, and then you can take it with you to the next room. No searching around for an available outlet, none of that kind of stuff. Great, great. The lights are really handy. It's got 3 levels. Wow, that's pretty bright. I also find that really useful for whenever I'm starting up in the morning. I've got an early shift sometimes, and my keyboard below my laptop is sometimes too dark to see. But what I've done is I've mounted this thing on the ceiling, and with it shining down, I can actually make out how to log in without having to turn on the morning lights and blind myself. Great stuff. It does work as a USB power bank. Like, it's got, you can plug it in there. You can charge up your own devices. Fantastic. And the battery life lasts a really long time. I've had this thing for, I don't think I've charged this thing in about 3 months. And it's still at 3 out of the 4, like 75% charge. So it really does last a long time. I like the oscillating feature. I like the fact that it's got this hook. So basically what I do is I hang it off the ceiling, and this is the way that I keep cool. I let it spin back and forth on its axis. It keeps me nice and cool on a hot day. I can blow it directly, I can stop it. The remote actually has the ability to, as it's turning, you can just have it stop in a position, and then it stays there. And it really does a great job. It lasts a long time. One slight, minor, very, very minor gripe, because it has a, what was it, 220,000 milliamp hour? I can't remember the exact capacity, but because it has such a huge charge, it does take several hours to charge up initially. I think the very first time I plugged it in, I want to say it was 5 or 6 hours, maybe more. And if it gets low, it does take, like, plug it in and walk away for a while, because you're not going to be using it anytime soon. But once it's charged, it holds it for a long time. It's really, really useful for the light feature, for the fan feature, the portability. It's not terribly big. Like, it's a great, for such a small fan, it does kick out a lot. And it looks to me like that thing I encountered in No Man's Sky at somebody's base. And I just thought, yeah, it's not official merch, but it harkens to that No Man's Sky aesthetic. So I really, really love it as part of this. And I just wanted to, let me just turn the light on again. I just wanted to, like, sing its praises. This thing is really, really cool. All of the different features, the timer that's on there, I didn't go into that. You can actually set this thing for 2, 4, or 8 hours, I believe it is, and then it'll just turn itself off like a normal, fan that exists in these days. Really, really cool. The brightness can be a little bit too much. Like, at full brightness, that's pretty, I mean, not bad in a room like this that's lit, but like if it's a little darker, yeah, I find that first setting is just a nice way to break through the dim, dusky kind of look. Oh, where's my keyboard? What's going on in here? Oh, okay. That's really, really good. I have a recommendation for my sister. She has a dark corner in her living room. Seriously, get this thing. Hang it up in your corner, and it'll light the room in a nice way, and you've got a remote, so you don't have to climb up there and try to reach these buttons and do that stuff. Just hit the off button. It's great. So there we go, the D12 camping fan, not specifically No Man's Sky related, but I really, really like it, and I thought I would sing its praises. So yeah, just a neat little unrelated item to the stuff I usually post. All right, I'm going to leave it there. Until next time, we'll see you down the rabbit hole.